Well, it's been a long trip, hasn't it, buddy? 16 hours from Doha to California. Yeah, we're going to Disneyland, aren't we? Yeah. And thank God for NHL TV, so I was able to catch up on Toronto versus Florida, Toronto versus Washington. And if anything, we just call this learning experiences. And you know what? Toronto did learn from mistakes in Florida's game, applied it to Washington's game, and, yeah, okay, 2-0 lead against Florida. Give up that 2-0 lead. Brandon Montour scores an OT. That sucked. That sucked, but I thought Jack Campbell played well. I thought the Leafs played well. The only bad thing is Michael Bunting got hurt and Auston Matthews didn't score. Then we go to Washington. Play against Washington. Not go to Washington, but played against Washington. This time, down 3-1. Michael Bunting isn't in the lineup. Don't even remember if JT was in the lineup. No, Michael Bunting wasn't in the lineup. Auston Matthews didn't score, but he got 2 assists. And what I mean is they learned from it is they came back from 3-1. At one point, Toronto was up 2-1. Then they realized Aberzazy was offside. Then Washington was up 2-1. But it was definitely a hand pass by Carlson. Washington scores. Labushkin, not the best defensive play, or Kyle Clifford on Johansson's goal. I thought Shalgren played all right. Not all right. I thought he was freaking phenomenal, to be fair, especially in the shootout. Kuznetsov, that little goal. Well, good for him. Anyway, down 3-1. They come back, make it 3-3, and then they win it in a shootout. Kerfoot wins it. Everyone cheers for Kerfoot. Auston Matthews goes to Shalgren right away. I love it. What had me worried was, when Riley had his chance against Florida and he got in too close, deking, lost his footing, and then obviously Florida ended up winning with Montour's goal in OT. I thought that was going to happen again against Washington when it was Matthews and Marner on a 2-0. And I was like, be selfish, Matthews. Be selfish. But at the same time, because you want him to hit 60, but at the same time, you're like, no, you make that pass and Marner's probably going to score. He's not going to pass it back anymore. What a save by Vanacek there. And then it goes the other way. I'm like, not again. But Shalgren played really well. It was unfortunate with missed poke check and hurting Ovi. No one wants to see that. We want Ovi to play. We want him to score. We want him to do well. So that was crap. But the big thing I got from this is Leafs gave up a lead and ended up losing. But positive spin on that is they didn't let it get out of hand. They gave up those 2 goals. Like Giroux's clapper, like seeing I shot on the power play, okay. Marchment takes advantage of a William Nylander playing defense, and Barkov gets the rebound when people are puck watching. Okay, it happens. But then after that, it was OT, and it's a free-for-all in OT. And then Washington down 3-1, and them coming back, and Jason Spezza, he scored, we thought, an absolute snipe to make it 2-1. Instead, he scores to tie it up in less than a minute. And then Kerfoot finishing off in that shootout. Shalgren just being exactly what you need him to be. It's great. It's great to see. We are now off to Disneyland for the next couple days. Thank you, NHL TV. I'll get to watch the games later when this little man goes to bed. Anyway, go Leafs, go. Can't go wrong playing against Florida and Washington following getting your ass kicked by Tampa Bay 1, losing an OT and then winning in a shootout. 111 points for the Leafs. Absolutely insane. Go Leafs, go.